Hey guys, Pastor Tom here. It is good to see all of you. I hope you're having a good day. Do you ever feel like there is more out there for you? Maybe you've been hit with this feeling before. You were doing some mundane task like folding laundry, and you just thought to yourself, isn't there more out there for me? Or maybe it hit you while you were at your job, and you like your job, and you're sitting in a meeting, but all of a sudden, everything just feels so mundane, and you just think to yourself, isn't there more out there for me? I think a lot of people wrestle with this. And you can have this feeling when life is hard, or even when, things are going well, and you love your family, and you love your job, and all these things, but you get hit with this feeling that, isn't there something more out there for me? It reminds me of a movie that I once saw. It was called Boyhood. It came out a few years back. It's about how, a young boy, they filmed him throughout his life, how he got older, and the movie ends when he goes to college. And right before this young man goes off to college, he's talking with his mom, and his mom's in the kitchen just crying. And he asked her, he said, "Mom, what's wrong?" And she said, "Is this all that life is? I got my job. I got married. I had some children. I got a divorce. I got my master's. I got the job I love. And I'm sending my son off to college. I just thought there would be more." And she thought that there would be more out of life. I just thought that there would be more out of this life than just doing these things. And I have a feeling you might have felt that way before. I just thought there would be more. I thought I would have more out of this life than just my career, my job, my family. And you have this deep inner longing. But let me share with you one word, one verse from Jesus. Heaven and earth will pass away, but my words will never pass away. If you are building your life in this world, you are building your life in a temporary existence. Heaven and earth will pass away. The reason why you might have these deep longings for more out there in this life is because you're trying so hard to grasp onto the things that are temporary. But that's why you have that feeling. That's why that feeling doesn't go away. But maybe, just maybe, you weren't created for this temporary world. You were created for God. And God will never pass away. That's why it's so comforting whenever you're feeling this way, that there's just more out there for you and you're not achieving enough and you don't have enough and you feel like your heart needs more. You know what your heart is craving? God. We were meant to be with God for eternity, and in this world it's going to be destroyed and the sin that we have in our life. But since Jesus took care of sin on the cross, he tells us that there is more out there for us. There is an eternity for us. An eternity with so much joy of being with God. Knowing that your career won't fade away, knowing that your family won't go away, knowing that this temporary world won't be temporary, because we will be in heaven. So, if you ever had that feeling that there's more out there for you, I tell you what, there is. It's God. A God who loved you, a God who died for you, a God who has a home waiting for you for eternity. So I hope that's helpful to you, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.